Hi, and welcome back to Sweet Nothing Crochet's videos. Today we're going to work on this pattern. I've made this pattern into a shelled belt, and this is just a swatch of the pattern just to show you what the pattern's like. This is an intermediate skill level, mainly because it uses DC3 together. So if you're able to do DC3 together without a problem, come along, it will be easy for you. This pattern is made up with a combination of chain 3 spaces, 3 DC and a DC3 together. Today I have used polyester cone. I keep writing about this in all my blogs. So this is what the polyester cone is, and I think these yarns are available only in India. This is about a 4-ply thickness, but it honestly doesn't matter what yarn you use for the project. You can use any yarn and any hook which matches the yarn to make this particular project. Today with my polyester yarn, I'm going to be using a 3.5 mm hook, and I'm using this, we're making a belt, right? So this is my belt hook. My belt hook is about just slightly under an inch and a half, an inch and a quarter about. But it doesn't, again, that doesn't matter. So I'll show you how you can use any belt, any yarn, and I'll even explain to you how you can use any sized belt buckle to make a wider belt. So for today's pattern, we start with foundation single crochet or stitches, which are multiples of 5 plus 1. I have, just to save time, worked 11 stitches there. That's 10 plus 1, which is goes across the width of the buckle. Now let's assume you wanted to have a wider buckle than this, and a wider belt than your belt. You didn't want the belt to be as it is. This belt buckle, this belt is going to be a little wider than 1.5 inches. It's going to be about 2 inches or so. But let's say you wanted it wider and you still wanted to have a narrow belt buckle. What you do is you try and squeeze in many more stitches. See, there is space there for more stitches. So you squeeze in as many more stitches that you can, maybe another set of 5, and you'll get a slightly wider belt towards the end of it. All right? So now to start, we've done multiples of 5 plus 1, 11 stitches in my case. We work row 1, a single crochet in the first foundation single crochet, chain 3, and you work 3 double crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2 and 3. You skip 4 stitches and you work a single crochet in the next stitch. Work chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the same stitch. Skip the next 4 stitches and work a single crochet in the next stitch. Now in our case, that's our last stitch. So we have 2 shells. Row 2, chain 3 and a double crochet in the same first stitch. Chain 2, skip the next 3 double crochet and work a single crochet in the chain 3 space. Chain 2 and work a DC3 together in the next SC. So how do you do a DC3 together? Yarn over, hook into the single crochet, pull up a loop, go through the first 2 loops on the hook, yarn over into the same stitch, and through the first 2 loops, yarn over the third time and through the first 2 loops. You now have 4 loops on hook, yarn over through all 4, and you have 1 DC 3 together, double crochet 3 together, complete. Chain 2, skip the next 2 3 double crochet, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 2, and you work 2 single crochet in the last stitch. See, this is already opened out. So like I said, we've started with the belt buckle, which is about 3.5 centimeters or 1.25 inches, and here you have it up to 6 centimeters and just slightly over, about 2.25 inches. So you see this opens out already, and you don't really need to add more. But if you wanted a wider belt, then you just add 5 more stitches there. All right. So where were we? We've done row 2, row 3, single crochet in your first double crochet, chain 3, you skip the next double crochet and work 3 double crochet in your next chain 2 space, 1, 2, 3, we'll work a single crochet in the next DC 3 together, chain 3, and work 3 double crochet in the next chain space. Skip the next single crochet, skip the next space, and you'll work a single crochet in your last stitch, which is that first chain 3 or the first DC. So 2 shells there, 2 shells there again on top. Row 4, chain 3, 1 DC in that same single crochet, so that's actually like 2 DC, chain 2, skip the next 3 double crochet and work a single crochet in the chain 3 space, chain 2, work a DC 3 together in that SC. So once again, yarn over into the stitch, pull up a loop through the first 2 loops, yarn over into the stitch, pull up a loop through the first 2 loops, yarn over for the 3rd time, pull up a loop through the first 2 loops, 4 loops on hook through all 4 loops, and you've made it your DC 3 together. Chain 2, skip the next 3 DC, single crochet in the chain 3 space, chain 2, and a single crochet, double crochet two double crochet in that last single crochet. This is our pattern. Row 3 and 4 make your pattern. Let's do that row 3 again. We turn, I've done a turning chain, single crochet in that first double crochet, you work a chain 3 and you work 3 double crochet in your first chain 3 space, you'll work a single crochet on the DC 3 together, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the next chain space, and then you skip the next single crochet, skip the next space, and single crochet in the last stitch. Once again you have 2 shells. Row 4, chain 3 and a double crochet in that first single crochet, skip the next 3, double crochet, single crochet in the chain 3 space, oh I'm sorry, I forgot my chain 2, didn't I? Chain 2, and then you work your single crochet, chain 2, and you're working the DC3 together. 1, 2, 3, DC3 together, chain 2, skip the next 3 DC, single crochet, chain 2, and a DC in the last stitch. And that's the pattern for our shelled belt. Now coming back here, if you just make a swatch like this, you can actually make this into a top, you can make this into a bag, or you can even make it into a clutch just using one pattern. So many ideas all in one video, and you've seen it here with Sweet Nothings Crochets videos. Do follow me, subscribe to my channel, and do go and visit me on my blog. The bio at the bottom will take you to my blog, and have fun exploring all the different patterns on my free crochet blog as well. Have a wonderful day and see you soon.